Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Book Instruments. It's been a hot sec since I put out a video and I'm finally doing it. I just had like a vlog and I never uploaded it and I'm a horrible person, but I'm doing it now. So today's video will be about the #1 topic of the bookish community right now, which is To All the Boys I've Loved Before. It's not a review. I will do a movie review, but this one is not a review of the movie or the book. It is actually like the thing you always see where it's if you like this book, then you like this book. But this is like, if you like To All the Boys I've Loved Before, you will like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 books. So if you are also in like a To All the Boys I've Loved Before hangover like me, then these will help your love of it and get on farther. And I will start this off with the obvious, which is finish the series off. Actually, this is the first one, and oh, the last one's over here. So finish the series off. So you all know To All the Boys I've Loved Before, which is the first book. And then there is the second book, which is P.S. I Still Love You. And then the third book, which is Always and Forever Lara Jean. And you can know what happens next before. I'm assuming they're gonna make another second movie, since at the end, you know, the one guy, if you haven't seen it, the one guy shows up, I won't say who, and it was leading into the next one, even though like in the first book it went totally different than the movie. But that's the only complaint I had about the movie. I'll leave that in my review though. So yes, pick up. Next is an author, a contemporary author I'm sure you've heard of, and that is Casey West. I didn't even know who she was until I joined like this book club, and they were like, oh, we're gonna do this book, and I was like, okay, I guess I have to buy it. And I bought it and I fell in love with her writing. I'm not a huge contemporary fan, but I love Casey West. I think I have now read 5 of her books. Wait, 5 of her books. So I left some of them downstairs. I just grabbed 3 of them. So I'd say my favorite one, well, the one that's most like To All the Boys I've Loved Before, is The Fill-In Boyfriend. And this is basically about this girl who's dating like this college guy, and none of her friends believe her, and they're supposed to go to prom together, and it's supposed to be like the night she proves to them like, I'm dating this guy. But then he breaks up with her in the parking lot because he thinks she only wants to be with him to prove to her friends that she's dating him. And so she's like, my friends aren't gonna believe me, I'm gonna go to, or maybe it's homecoming, I think it's homecoming. I'm gonna go to homecoming alone. And this guy's dropping off his little sister, and she goes up to him and she's like, will you pretend to be my boyfriend for this dance? And so it starts that way, and you have to read to know what happens next. And I really love it. It's really cute and it's so good. And then the next Casey West is, I think this is probably my favorite out of all of the books she has. And this is P.S. I Like You. And it's basically about this girl who's like always writing song lyrics, but she never finishes the lyrics. And she like writes lyrics from her favorite band, which is like some obscure indie band that nobody knows about, on her desk in chemistry class. And the next day she comes back and someone to continue it, continued the song lyric of like this obscure band. And she's like, someone in this school actually knows this band? So she like keeps writing back, and they're messaging back and forth, and she has no idea who it is, just that it's someone in the chemistry class at a later time than her. And yeah, you gotta keep guessing and guessing, and it's another cute read. And then the last one I have with me up here is By Your Side, and this is basically The Breakfast Club. In my opinion. Well, I mean, it's not like they get detention, it's they get stuck in a library. So it's this guy and this girl stuck in a library, and he's like a bad boy, and she's like Miss Popular, and her friends leave her in the library, and they're there all weekend together. And I think it's like half of the book, I would say, is in the library, and the other half's like what happens after they get out of the library and like how they continue their lives and stuff. And it's adorable. I stayed up all night the other day reading this. And next is another one of my favorite contemporaries, which, I mean, I don't read a lot, so I don't have a lot of contemporaries, but this is probably one of my all-time favorite contemporaries, and this is When It's Real by Aaron Watt. And this one is basically about this girl. Her sister works for this like music production company, and the singer has like a bad rap on him, and he needs to get in like a good relationship, like a stable relationship with a normal person. So like some guy in the office sees the older sister, her younger sister, which is the main character, her picture, and he's like, oh my god, she's perfect, and they interview her, and she starts like pretending to be this guy's girlfriend, and then they begin to like each other, and it is so cute. And I read this I think in a day also, and it reminds me of my favorite fan fiction that is like this, where he's like in a band and she's normal and stuff. It's so cute. And then the last one I have is Famous in Love by Rebecca Searle, if I'm saying that right. And this one is about this girl who's like, she's always into like plays and acting and stuff like that, and she tries out for the show, which is based on, it's basically based on like a Twilight type, like you could tell like the author was saying it was like a Twilight book. So like everyone wants to be in this movie, and out of everyone she gets the part, and overnight she becomes like a sensation. And then like her co-stars, like she likes one and she likes the other, and it's a very cute read. I haven't read the second one, but I own it, so in the near future I'm sure I should read it. That is all of the suggestions I have today. I mean, not all of them are like To All the Boys I Loved Before. The one is like just like it, but you know, different obviously, because like I meant just the fake boyfriend aspects. Actually, two of them, because the When It's Real is also a fake boyfriend. So I guess that's, yeah, those are both good ones. I'm trying to read more contemporaries. I actually just ordered 3 more contemporaries, I think, on Amazon, and I'm excited to get those. And I hope you liked all of my suggestions. Please let me know if you've read them down below, if you liked them, if you didn't like them, or if you have any books that you suggest I read for contemporary, since I don't read a ton and I'm trying to read more. And I hope you liked this video. I will see you next time. Please follow me on Insta and Twitter, and subscribe and like this video. I will see you next time. Bye.
It's just a fantasy, taking over like a disease. Pull me out of this, I can't breathe, it's burning through my chest.